Yo, what's up? Welcome to another stream right here on twitch.tv/BlessingJr. Chat, how's it going? How you guys feeling? J Kingdom, I see you. Truth827, I see you. Prolus 1986 is here for the first time. Welcome to chat and welcome to my stream. Ultra BMW also being very nice, saying you should watch his videos. They're very good. Of course, I upload all my VODs over on youtube.com/BlessingJr.TV. I gotta update that because right now it's /@BlessingJr.TV, and I'm pretty sure I've hit the view count to be able to fix that. And so that's a personal reminder to myself to fix my YouTube channel URL. Chat, here's the thing. If you guys watched Party Mode over on KF today, then you saw an absolute slaughter. Me and Johnny Ace took Snowbike Mike and Andy Cortez to the absolute cleaners, and I think it's a sign. I think it's a sign that Mario Tennis is my game, which makes sense because I don't talk about this that much. When I was young, was obsessed with Mario Tennis. The way that you hear Greg talk about Mario Golf, that's exactly how I was with Mario Tennis, and maybe even more so. Where Mario Tennis 64, I used to play until my thumbs would hurt. That game was very difficult, at least it was for me as a kid. Maybe I go back and realize it's easier, but something tells me that it legitimately was just that hard. And I forced myself to get good at it. And while playing some Mario Tennis Fever during this review period, I got to play with Greg, play with Andy. Of course, they got the review codes. I didn't get to play at home, so I don't have that many hours in this game. But experiencing playing with them, I still got it, chat. I still got it. And so I'm really excited for this to be out. We're playing ranked. We might exclusively be playing ranked on this stream. I don't really care about adventure mode or any of these other things. I'm here specifically for ranked. And I love that they have ranked with and without the fever rackets.
Let's go.
Start with the shadow racket. It's kind of dangerous that you could choose any racket for this mode. Who would have thought that the great Johnny Ace would be that good? Johnny Ace, not to be
Let's see how it plays out.
Oh man, I meant to look at which was the button combo for the lob, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in no time.
Oh, an easy one. Great top spin.
One.
That's a strong bounce.
Yeah.
You ready? The ball curved. Bradley just keeps going. What a shot!
Oh,
That's a high bounce.
One.
that was good.
Ooh, got him. Someone else there. Gonna be tough to clean that up. Can't take my eyes off this. That funnel sap your strength. Oh, an easy one.
Two.
Come on.
One.
Nice shot.
I'm doing ranked
Give it
for
your best shot.
Chrono Rigo, who just hopped in chat. We're working our way up.
Here's top spin. It's a strong bounce.
I hit that right toward him. I don't know why I did
That's
that.
a lot of mud. A high ball was the plan to pierce
There we
the
go.
sky.
3-1.
There we go.
Bounce. Nice
Yo, bless, this is great news from that PlayStation Direct Metal Gear Solid Remaster Collection 2 and Dead or Alive finally getting 7th installment. Funny enough, I was talking about Dead or Alive just yesterday and the last 2 days about Itakaki's design philosophy. Yeah, oh shit.
Someone else appeared. Oh, an easy one. A great return. Despite balance trouble. Gonna be tough to clean that up.
That's you, clone.
What a a deep hit. Right on.
4.
Yeah, I mentioned on our reaction when we were talking about it on the Gamescast that I'm not like super hyped for Dead or Alive, for a new Dead or Alive, and that's no slight against Dead or Alive. It's just the fact that the Dead or Alive that I played and loved was Dead or Alive 3 on Xbox, and I feel like modern Dead or Alive just hasn't been that as exciting as like Dead or Alive in its heyday. You know? But again, it's not a slight toward Dead or Alive. I got respect and appreciation for the franchise because it's a classic, you know?
This will be a match point.
Like, Dead or Alive was the 3D fighting game that made me love the idea of 3D fighting games. Like, that was my first one, Dead or Alive 3, and I was like, yo, this is cool, you know? Especially the tag matches. I was in love with those. But times have changed.
Here's top spin. Nice technique. Can't take my eyes off this. Gonna be tough to clean that
Oh,
up.
Clone Mario.
3.
You're supposed to get that.
So close.
Match point.
Imagine if Harada shows up at the lead for the DOA 7. See, that would be
Great
insane.
drop shot. Ooh, might be running out of steam. Nice curve on that shot. That muddle sap your strength.
There we go. How to finish it.
Set and match.
How to end it.
receiver.
Come on.
A heated match.
Come on. Casey Fusion says, I mean, it was the best with Dead or Alive 3. That's the best one. And Dead or Alive 4 is the last great Dead or Alive game. But after that, they lost their quality for eye candy. When you say they lost their quality for eye candy, what do you mean? Are you saying the visuals took a step down? I think Tekken just got so good. I think Tekken just kept up with the times.
The match is started. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, an easy one. A great return, despite balance drop.
Woo! That was a great return.
0.
Pacifist Man, how's it going? Oh, is Mike also alive? Damn it. I made the decision to go live because I thought Mike wasn't live.
What a shot!
Because I almost didn't go live because I've been having Elgato issues. I'm using my old Elgato because I couldn't figure out how to get my new one to work with my Switch. And I was like, well, nobody's live. I might as well just go live. So that.
So much power.
Oh!
A high ball. Was the plan to pierce the sky? What a sight! Oh, an easy one. Ooh, fast shot. What a fun shot. High up. Wow! Someone else appeared. Such power. Nice technique. They're frozen?
Oh, great hit from them.
0.
What a skill.
Great hit from them.
Keep it going. Oh, an easy one. A fever shot.
There we go.
1.
Didn't quite get.
Do I think your kiddos would like this game? Yes.
Give it
I think your 10-year-old especially. Your 6-year-old might get frustrated, but they have fun
Great
stuff.
drop shot.
Oh, like the swing mode that he would love. Yeah, I think your kids would enjoy it.
Wonderful. You ready? A high ball. Is the plan to pierce the sky? What a fun shot. Oh, an easy one.
There we
4.
go.
2.
Never give up. Nice technique. Nice angle. Defend it.
4. 3.
So close.
Chat, we're locked in.
You can do it. Oh, an easy one. Ooh, fast shot. They're
4.
frozen.
All.
Didn't quite get. All right, let's go. Great drop shot. What an incredible shot. Well charged.
Oh, chat.
Ooh,
This is a crazy comeback.
ready?
6. 4.
Never give up.
Match point. Game,
Come on,
set, and
clean up.
match.
Clean up. Clean up. Come on, chat. Does the ghost play automatically, or do you have to control them too? The ghost plays automatically. It's like having a duo's double. Or sorry, it's like having a duo's partner. But if you're smart, you know how to use them because they will essentially play on the opposite side of the field that you're playing on. And so if you move right, they'll stay left. If you move left, they'll like, you know, reposition. So I really like this racket. Chat, we're doing good. That's 2 wins in a row on ranked, chat. This might be my new Tekken 8. This might be my new Tekken 8.
The match is starting. Let's see how it plays out. That's some clean side spin.
Oh, that was bad. That was bad.
0. Wonderful. Ready? An easy one. A deep hit. Great offense. The ball curved.
Oh.
2-0.
Nice shot. Great top spin. What a fun shot.
3-0.
What a skillful.
There, we gotta lock in.
Keep it going. Oh, an easy one.
There
It's
we
just
go.
about
3-1.
time for a fever shot.
There we go.
Wow, perfect. Give it your best shot. Nice curve on that shot. High up. A deep hit. Great offense. Hey, can you move? Awesome side spin. Fierce top spin.
4-1.
They're playing the game. I like this person I'm playing against.
Ready? Great top spin. Oh, an easy one. Someone else appeared.
5-1.
This is crazy.
In place.
Yeah, they put the annoying ass flowers in the game. I honestly probably could have taken out the flower. I can turn it off.
Great drop
There's a
shot.
setting for it. I don't mind the flower. It's easy for me to ignore.
Oh, an easy one. Shocking.
That's annoying. Yeah, they.
6-1.
I got. I wish I could. I want to rematch Young Lenny. I wish there was a rematch option.
Match point.
'Cause, yeah, he definitely got me on that one.
Set and match server.
Yo, well played. Well played, Young Lenny. Well played. Let's catch up with chat for a second. Yeah, Prince of the Universe says, speaking of the state of play, I'm kind of sad that people seem to be writing off the God of War Vania almost immediately. As someone who plays a lot of Metroidvanias every year, this one is genuinely very good from the 5-ish hours I've played so far. Yeah, I imagine it'll be a slow burn. I feel like Metroidvanias are slower burns. Especially when you shadow drop it. It's like, if that's not your kind of game, and for the God of War audience, that's not, you know, like, it's just because you like God of War doesn't mean you're gonna like a Metroidvania. You know? So I think people have to wait and hear the word on, is it excellent? Is it the new Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown? Is it something special? And I think the presentation of it doesn't automatically cause excitement. I don't think it looks as bad as people are saying. I think a lot of people are really down on the art style. I'm not. I think it looks fine. And I don't think it looks phenomenal, but I don't think it looks bad. You know, it just looks like a video game to me. It looks like a Metroidvania to me. So I'm not mad at that. I think people would have expected like a more modern, not even modern, I guess traditional, I should say, Kratos. The white ash, you know, the mark, the Blades of Chaos. I think people expected more of that. Because that sounds like it'd be cool in a Metroidvania, but Hero Time says the abilities are so part of it that people almost need to beat it before they know how they feel. Not true for every game, but definitely for Metroidvanias, for sure. Kalade says, is it a Metroidvania? Looks like a straightforward action side scroller. For the people that played it, is it a Metroidvania? Because I assumed it was Metroidvania because that's what the reports have been for the last year that it's been rumored. And I forget if they said Metroidvania in the thing. I don't remember. I guess these companies don't really say Metroidvania, do they? At least for a PlayStation first-party thing. They probably want to avoid saying Metroid to describe their game. Yeah, Prince of the Universe says it's a Metroidvania, a straight-up Metroidvania. Yeah, that's what everybody's been saying in the rumors the last year. Search action game is what they're called, yeah. Speaking of search, let's search. Alright. We gotta get a W.
The match is started. Let's see how it plays out. Excellent.
I heard power is metal.
Here's top spin.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh man, that's tough.
You ready? Can't take my eyes off this.
Woo!
2-0.
Yeah. I was playing Logan Plant earlier. He was whooping my ass, but he was telling me that the power characters are
Someone else appeared.
where it's at.
What a shot! Nice angle. A great return despite balance trouble. So much power. Nice technique. The rally just keeps going.
There we go.
Keep it going.
Oh, I thought my phone was gonna get it. I like this racket, but it's also a risky one.
Don't give up. The high ball was the plan to pierce the sky. Oh, an easy one. A fever shot.
4-1.
Man, he got me.
You ready?
4-2.
What a skillful. What a fun shot. An intense shot. There's
4-3.
bananas. Nice play. Keep it going. Someone else here.
4-all.
Wonderful. You can do it.
Take advantage.
A deep hit. Great offense. It's a strong bounce. There's bananas.
5-4.
Ready? Great drop shot.
6-4.
What a skillful.
Match point.
This will be the match point. What a sight. Great top spin. Oh, an easy one. Nice angle. What an incredible shot.
There we go. That's a game.
Receiver.
Skillful point.
Come on, chat.
What an exciting match. A big thanks to both
Casey
sides.
says also had to share that Itagaki hated that Koei Tecmo did what Koei Tecmo did with Dead or Alive after 4. With 6, Annie said Dead or Alive was my baby and they ruined it. He did say he liked DO885 though. Okay. And he's back, right? Annie crashing out at today's party mode was incredible. BJ really did a number on him. Here's the thing. At a certain point, I started to feel bad. At a certain point, I was like, man, me and Johnny Ace are really, we're really tearing them down here. Oh, he passed away. Damn. That's tough. Yeah. I'm curious to see what they do with Dead or Alive. Like, I'm open to the idea of like Dead or Alive 7 returning to form. In fact, I would assume that anybody who's a fan of Dead or Alive wants to see Dead or Alive like thrive and be great and all that stuff. And again, like I was saying on Gamescast, I think we're going to be through so many of the big fighting game releases that we've had in the last few years, and I think we'll be more in the mood for it. I think we'll be more like, okay, listen, I'll take a Dead or Alive. Screw it. Give me Soul Calibur. I want more of those like second-rate fighting games. Itagaki passing is partly why Hirata kind of made the decision to step away on top of all the Bandai Namco meddling. I could see that, yeah. When did Itagaki pass away?
The match is started. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, it's a curse. Back in October. Okay, I thought it was like a recent thing.
1-0.
Ready? Here's top spin. Nice angle. A great return, despite someone else appeared.
1-all.
Wonderful.
Oh, he's got the same one.
It's
a doubles game, everybody.
Oh, an easy one.
Oh,
2-1.
Never give up. Give it your best shot. The round just keeps going. What a fun shot.
2-all.
there we go.
Nice play. Keep it going.
Yeah, I saw him
3-2.
disappearing. You see that targeted shot?
Ready?
Out. 3-all.
What a sight! A deep hit! Great offense! Nice angle! Someone else appeared! Great top spin!
4-3.
Well done! Keep it going!
They really put Flower Homie in every Mario game and pretend Woohoo Island never existed. What's Woohoo Island? I don't know what that reference is.
Oh, an easy one!
Also, this is a fun one with us both having the doubles racket.
All right, let's go!
Like, we're basically playing a doubles game where you choose when your doubles partner comes out.
Nice angle! Great top spin! Here's top spin! That's a high
6-3.
bounce. Wonderful!
Match point.
This will be the match point!
Yeah.
Great return, despite balance trouble. Can't take my eyes off this!
That was a crazy
Game,
round.
set, and match.
Chat.
Receiver.
I might be really good at this game, chat. How many ranked wins is that now, chat? Damn, is the strat to hug the net and send fast returns? If you're playing against somebody who knows what they're doing, no. Because you can easily do the lob shot over somebody who's hugging the net, and that's an easy dub. But if players don't, it's a skill check. If players don't know they can do that, then you will dominate those players. The problem is I always forget what button combo is the lob, because it's either A to B or B to A.
The match is started. Let's see how it plays out. Oh, an easy one. What a sight.
1-0.
Didn't quite get... Ready? Nice technique. Here's top spin.
1-all.
But like hugging the net
Bounce.
in certain moments will definitely catch your opponent off guard. Oh shoot.
2-1.
An intense... You can do it. Nice curve on that shot. Can't take my eyes off this.
Like right here, hug the net,
Deep
boom.
hit. Great offense. Great top spin. That's a high bounce.
Oh
Keep it
dang
going.
it.
3-1.
Imagine getting that state of play while PSL was still going. I don't think there'd be any
Don't give
difference.
up.
Because I think now we have more people to talk about the announcements and stuff. And me and Greg are still going to do a games cast, I think next week. That's going to be something state of play related, probably talking about the future of God of War or the state of God of War or something.
Well done.
I actually think the way we do things now is way better because you get the best of all the worlds.
Strong bounce. Nice angle.
Where you're gonna get the PlayStation focused conversations, but I love this because we get to have Mike's takes on PlayStation stuff. You know, I hate how much we like divide things based on the platform. I don't think it makes sense.
4, 3.
Keep it going. Excellent.
That's a cool racket he has.
High up. Great top spin. That's a high bounce.
Ah,
4,
I should be hugging the net. I just gotta keep hugging the net.
All right, let's go. Great drop shot.
Oh, great return.
5, 4.
Never give up. You ready? Someone else appeared.
5, all.
Nice shot. What a fun shot. What a sight.
Like, that's the lob I'm talking about right there.
Oh,
shoot.
Keep it going.
That's a great... What racket is she
5.
using?
An intense.
Match point.
You can do it. Someone else appeared. Nice angle.
6, all.
Keep it going. Oh, an easy one. A great return. Slight balance trouble. Great top spin.
Advantage.
Oh.
Well done.
Match point.
This will be the match point. That's a high bounce.
Hug that net. Hug that net, chat. Hug
Game,
that
set,
net. Let's
and
go.
match.
Nice
Receiver.
play.
Yo, we're on a tear. Yeah, love the Gamescast variety. Just thinking how y'all really held the fort during the dire times. Oh yeah, for sure. I feel that. 5-Star Man says, is the God of War remake trilogy going to be 3 separate releases or one collection? Do we know? I mean, that's one of the questions we talked about on today's Gamescast toward the end of the episode. Who knows? I think the answer to that is going to be very interesting. The Slayer Giant says, because honestly, this has been the most lukewarm gen to cover as a PlayStation fan. Yeah, I mean, I think things are going to keep going that way, right? Like, for better and worse, you're seeing more games go multi-platform and third-party dominate more, and like, PlayStation still has a very strong first-party portfolio, but I think I care less about being a PlayStation fan. I care more about being a fan of video games. And I think that's a privileged place for me to be because I have a good PC and I have a Nintendo Switch and I have an Xbox and I have a PlayStation 5. And so I definitely acknowledge that, like, though that's a me thing and not everybody can do that. But also, I think even if you're somebody who only plays on one platform, like, it's still okay to just be a fan of video games, period. Because, like, I don't care what anybody says. Games, there's an overabundance of quality video games to play. This week alone, I can barely keep track of all the games coming out. So, like, I think my thing is, you know, when you say it's a lukewarm generation as a PS5 fan, like, if you're talking about just exclusives, sure, but also, like, who cares? Like, all right, cool, you have Clear Obscure, and you have Elden Ring, and you have Armored Core, and you have Assassin's Creed Shadows, and you have Dragon Age, and you have, like, you know, I'm just pulling random games, and I'm not even pulling just the best one. Yeah, Baldur's Gate. Yeah, like, who cares if God of War isn't here every year? You have all these other games. That's me trying to preach the third-party console agnostic sermon. Yeah, Kalade says, funny enough, the only place to care about exclusives is on Nintendo. I agree with that. Nintendo is the only place where I'm like, if there's a lack of exclusives, then I start to get bummed out because the third part, I'm not playing my third-party games on my Nintendo. That's not why I bought this thing. I bought this thing to play Mario.
easy one.
1-0.
I think it'd be one thing if the PlayStation exclusive games were like the main good games on the platform, but there are so many other good games on the platform that I don't really care as much about it being a down period. And I don't think PlayStation cares. That's the other thing. PlayStation is benefiting from third-party games as much as we are. You know? That's where like the business of it comes in, where we're talking about it on shows and stuff. People are like, man, where are the exclusives? And I'm like, yo, PlayStation doesn't care. I mean, they care because they want to sell consoles, but they also don't care as long as there are games coming out and they're making money off that shit. Damn, that's a tip.
All
right, let's go. Oh, an easy one.
3-2.
Yeah, we're locked in.
Again, great. Great top spin.
3-all.
Yeah. It bugs me this game doesn't use traditional tennis scoring. It does, but not in this mode. The traditional tennis scoring is for if you're playing more than one set.
You can do it. Nice angle. A deep hit. Great offense. It's a strong bounce. Well done. Wow. Perfect. High up.
5-4.
Nice.
How much fever I got? Oh, I got
Ready? Someone else appeared. Wonderful. Oh, an easy one.
6-4.
Come on. I don't care that you're invisible.
Match point.
This will be the match point. Great top spin. Nice angle. Oh, an easy one. Someone else appeared.
Oh, invisible or Clone Mario, you gotta get that.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Clone Mario, you gotta get that.
Ooh, last shot.
Oh,
6
that was good.
So close. All right, let's go. Again, great. Oh, an easy one. Nice swing.
Advantage server.
What a skill.
Match point.
You ready?
Oh,
6-all.
oh, that's the worst way for that to happen.
Fierce top spin. Wonderful. Keep it going.
Advantage
Yeah.
An intense.
server. Match point.
You can do it. Excellent. Again, great. Someone else appeared. Oh, an easy one. Great top spin. That's a high bounce.
6-all.
Well done. Keep it going. Wonderful. A great return despite balance trouble. Again, great. Someone else appeared. It's a strong.
Let's
Advantage
go.
server.
Nice.
We're so locked in right now.
You ready? Nice curve on that shot. Oh, an easy one.
Game, set,
Let's
and match
go.
receiver.
This is a great video game. Mario Tennis is so back. This game is so better than Aces. This game is a lot better than Aces. I can't believe the racket system is so fun. I thought it was going to be some bullshit party, chaotic, you know, sort of thing that I was going to get sick of. I like the racket system. It's fun. Yeah, I barely touched adventure mode. I like played 2 seconds of it and was like, I'm good. I don't need this. And we just went up a rank. Y'all killed it in content this week. Keep it up. Thank you so much. I'll be honest. What was it? In the last couple weeks, I was down on myself for certain pieces of content. I think I was just a little bit burnt out.
See how it plays out.
I think the Nintendo hot takes episode almost killed me. Yeah, it's a lot of hot takes. We've had a lot of hot take stuff lately. But yeah, that, and then I forget what else. It was like another thing where I was like not that happy with my own performance, but
Great top spin. Great. What an incredible shot.
we made it happen.
0.
Well done.
Any lag? I'm not experiencing any lag in the game, actually.
Nice technique.
2. 0.
Yeah, the Nintendo hot take. I don't know, that it suppressed me, I think. Because I don't know how you watch that Nintendo Partner Showcase and get mad that somebody would say that it was not good.
Keep it going. Wow. Perfect.
Like, obviously, to each their own opinion. You know, I'm not mad at anybody who enjoyed it. I'm a little confused, but I'm not mad at anybody who enjoyed it.
Ooh, fast shot. That's a high bounce. Oh,
I just don't have the desire to play third-party games on my Switch as much. Like, even Resident Evil, which Resident Evil Requiem, I did the preview, looks great on Switch. That game is going to be fantastic on Switch. I'm not playing it on Switch, though. I'm going to play that on my, PlayStation or PC.
4. 1.
so close. Ready? Someone else here. Fierce top spin. A deep
5.
hit.
1.
Great offense.
Oh, that was a great play from them.
Didn't quite get the. All right, let's go.
Six. 2.
Nice play.
Man,
Match
Chad, I'm
point.
kind of dominant.
This will be the match point.
Chad, I'm kind of dominant in this game.
Wonderful.
Game, set, and match.
Chat.
Server.
I'm kind of dominant, Chad.
Heated match. That
Yeah, Hakri's told, she says, this looks pretty intense. It's fun. It is intense. Beat Up says, you've literally never been someone that I've had the thought you're phoning it in or not giving it up. I appreciate it. That actually does mean a lot. I do appreciate that. I have 2 jobs, so my Switch 2 is my main console since they let me use my Switch 2 at work. That's valid. And hey, I'm not yucking anybody's yums who does use their Switch as their main console. I think that's valid. And again, I acknowledge I'm in a privileged place to own more than one thing and like have the preference of using my PlayStation. But still loving Nintendo games. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the thing. I'm a Nintendo super fan. And not even super. I'm not even gonna put super on it because I don't think super is appropriate. I'm a Nintendo fan. I love Nintendo games. I grew up on the N64, and that's my favorite system. I just don't play third-party games on it. And so when I watch it, and I don't like have the desire to because I think they look bad on the systems. And so like, yeah, when I'm watching a third-party direct and I just see a bunch of games that to me just don't look as high fidelity as they do on other consoles, rightfully so, because the Switch isn't as powerful. It's tough for me to watch that and go, yeah, that excites me. It's like, no, it doesn't excite me. I'm just gonna go play these things elsewhere because I just don't like how they look. But I get why that's not a great argument for people, but I can't manipulate my own feelings to not feel that way, you know? Bless, why does Nick say Count Dooku weird? Yeah, he says Count Dooku, and I didn't ask if he was doing it on purpose to mess with people. Part of me thinks he was doing it on purpose to mess with people, but I don't know. I like how upset people get at that stuff though, so I didn't even bring it up. I saw chat like getting up in arms about it. I was like, yeah, let them get mad, because why are they getting so mad about how Nick says Count Dooku? Slayer Giant, thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, Casey says, I use my PC and PS5 as my main console, and the other console I'm getting is an analog 3D to be my new N64 console. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got my analog 3D in my living room. I was using a lot during the New Year time, during the little holiday break. not picked it up since then though. I want to. I've been buying N64 cartridges here and there. 5-Star Man says he started doing it on purpose and now he can't stop. I like how he says it though. Count Dooku. I think it's fun. And Shripa, good luck. I'm sending you my energy, Dragon Ball Z style. Good luck, Casey. I've recently been going back to my more retro consoles these days, and playing PS2 and PS1. Man, that sounds nice. I love that. I mean, I've been playing Final Fantasy X on this channel, so. And at some point, I got to get back to it. It's just been tough. Like, chat, you feel me when I say, when I talk about how many games are coming out right now. And I want to get back to Final Fantasy X, but I'm like, the only way I can play Final Fantasy X is by not playing these other games that are coming out, and I can't do that because of work, you know. I gotta play the new stuff.
Someone else is here.
Ooh, what save?
1-0.
Well done. You ready?
Oh, chat, we're playing the game.
Oh, an easy one. Here's top spin. Nice angle.
2-0.
Man, chat.
0.
Is this the best Mario Tennis? I'm not ready to say that because I'm a sicko for Mario Tennis 64, but like, this one's pretty good. I'm not ready to say the best, but it's pretty good though.
Oh, an easy one. A high ball? Was the plan to pierce the sky?
Clone, I need. Oh, he got me on the body shot.
All right, let's go.
But like, here's the thing, right? You say 64 special. This is taking me back to 64.
3,
is the thing.
2.
This is giving me the 64 vibe.
Ready? What a sight! A deep hit.
Damn it.
Right off.
3.
Plus, you want to open for Valentine's Day? Funny enough, yes. But I'm playing Magic the Gathering with my group of friends for Valentine's Day. I guess not for Valentine's Day, but it happens to be on Valentine's Day.
4-3.
Never give up. You can do
Did you see
it.
Congress grilling Christy Noam? I'm not seeing it, no.
Excellent. An intense shot.
5-3.
So close.
All right, we gotta lock it.
Don't give up. Someone else appeared.
That was a great
5-4.
lock-in.
You're getting better.
That was a great lock-in.
Ready? Come on. High up. A deep hit. Great offense. What a shot. Nice angle. Oh, an easy
Great
one.
lock-in. The other guy's name is Product. Yeah, which is kind of a cool name.
Ooh, might be running out of steam. Someone else appeared.
Oh, clone, you gotta get that clone.
Didn't quite get.
Match point.
All right, let's go. What a sight! A deep hit. Great offense. Oh, an easy one. A great return.
Oh.
Balance trouble. Uh-oh, this'll be tough.
That's game.
Game, set, and match.
That's game. It's a loss. This seems like it really hits the balance of tennis / video game bullshit better than Aces. It does. It does. Because my initial worry when I first played this was that the party style, like the different tennis rackets and the chaos, like the party style chaos of it, was going to make it feel like less of a competitive game, and I don't think it does. I think if anything, kind of it doesn't lean more into the competitive. I won't go that far. But it does provide sort of a strategy around, all right, this person's doing this. How do I play around that? Like, I need to figure it out. I think the fact that it's not like you're playing Smash with items where there's just chaos everywhere. It's the fact that there's only one thing you need to contend with, right? It's the other player and whatever their ability is. Like, that's what you need to contend with. I think it's a fun, contained chaos that really works for it. Now, do I ever switch my racket is the question. First of all, let's go to the main menu. Because I've definitely unlocked a bunch of stuff. Bayonetta racket. Scatters Bayonetta peels. All right, that's cool. Volcano. Create a crater where the ball bounces that shoots volcanic bombs. Okay. The heftiest of them all won't be pushed back. Cool. When active, makes the player and balls they hit invisible. Oh, this is the one that people are using. I might try this one. I might try the ghost bracket because it seems like there's a meta around that online. All right, we're hopping back into ranked. Yes, Undead. This is online. This is online. Yeah, excited. Tomorrow I'm doing, I don't know if I ever mentioned this on this stream, but, and keep this a secret. Keep this low key because I want to announce this at some point and make it a bigger deal. But me and my friend Meg are making our own card game. And we've been playtesting it for a while. We're going to playtest tomorrow, so I'm going to do that on Valentine's Day. And then we're going to transition to playing some Magic. And so that should be a fun time. That should be a very fun time. What else were you guys saying in chat? How have I been enjoying the game, though? I absolutely been loving it, especially as someone who both grew up on Nintendo and played tennis all throughout school IRL. Yeah, no, I've been loving this game. I've been wanting to play tennis in real life. I'm a volleyball boy. You know, I've been playing a lot of volleyball in the last year, especially. The last couple of years, but the last year especially. And I've been getting a lot of clips of the Australian Open on my timeline. And it's been making me want to play tennis.
Let's go.
It seems really fun. I get scared of injury though. Tennis seems so intense, and I'm scared I'll mess up my knees. And really what that is that I watch Challengers. In Challenger, like there's a scene in Challengers where somebody gets injured, and it's gnarly. All right, let's try the invisible ghost bracket. Yeah, I was number 2 on my team. Proud of myself considering I was initially born with dislocated hips. Damn. And had surgeries to be able to walk properly again. Damn. I'm happy you're good now.
Let's see how it plays out. Oh, an easy one. Nice angle. Keep it going. Look in. Great.
Woo. Damn.
1-0.
Didn't quite get. Ready? Can't take my eyes off this.
They're not charge shots in this game?
What a
There we go.
sight. A deep hit. Great
1-all.
Wonderful.
Is it possible to turn off commentator? It is. I keep meaning to turn off commentator between games and forgetting.
Fierce top spin. The ball curved.
2-1.
Didn't expect to see that talking flower outside of Wonder.
Keep it
Yeah.
going.
No, I got theories about the talking flower.
Is the plan to pierce the sky?
2-all.
All right, let's go. Wonderful. What a shot.
3-2.
Nice play. You ready? Fierce top spin.
4-2.
That's a
Come on.
strong bounce. High up.
4-3.
Didn't quite get. You can do it. Too fast to see. Fierce top spin. Oh, an easy one.
Oh,
All.
I love this game. This is a good game.
All right, let's go. Keep it going.
5-4.
Nice play. Ready? Look in. Right. Fierce top spin. It's a strong bounce. Too fast to see.
5-all.
Man, I thought the invisible flower would have been like impossible to defend against. I don't think it's letting me do my lob shot with it though.
6.
Crazy.
Match point.
You can do it. In, right.
There, oh, it does let me do my lob.
Here's the sky. Oh, an easy one.
Game, set, and match.
Yeah, I'm not doing this invisible flower. It doesn't feel as OP as I thought I was gonna be. No, my theory about talking flower. Chat. This is my friend DA to you guys, alright? It's my friend DA. Some years ago. So I feel comfortable saying it, right? Years ago, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, I was hanging out with somebody who worked at Nintendo, high up at Nintendo. And one of the conversations I was having with this person, this is pre-Mario movie coming out, and they were talking about how at Nintendo, this person was having conversations with people about Mario. Specifically about how they believe that if the Mario movie, if this particular person, not Nintendo necessarily, I think he might have been the only person that was like making this argument, but he was like, yo, if the Mario movie is successful enough, we might have to make Mario talk. Like, fans are going to get so accustomed to the Mario characters talking in the movie that we might have to consider having the Mario characters start talking in the video games. And obviously, like, you know, Mario, we're not at a place right now where Mario's talkative or anything like that, right? But he was kind of talking about that, and he was like trying to get my opinion on it, and I was like, I don't know, yeah, I can see that. But he, I think somewhere, and this now this is just into my theory, right? That's the friend DA part. Into my theory, I think somewhere in that conversation, talking flower might have been born out of that, just for the idea of like, okay, we're not gonna have the Mario characters talk because we still think that's kind of weird. Instead, we're gonna have a character, we're gonna introduce a character that is the talking character, that is the talkative character, and just have them exist in the Mario ecosystem, in the Mario world. Like, they're gonna become a regular, recurring character. That's my headcanon theory, tinfoil theory of like where talking flower came from. Is because the Mario movie, and because of how much characters talk in that, and because of how much conversion they expect to see from people watching the Mario movie, especially for kids who are used to these Mario characters talking and wanting to play the video games. They wanted a talking representative in the Mario world. Okay, speaking of.
Oh, was I too loud?
Yes, talking flower, you were. Wish Game Freak would add talking characters. What we need, actually never mind. I was gonna say what we need is an animated Pokemon product where the characters talk. Who could imagine?
Mario died.
I'm crazy for suggesting it. Beat Up 93 says Detective Pikachu was kind of good though. You know what was good? The Pokemon animated show that came out in '98. I was listening to Pokemon World yesterday on repeat, mind you. I was talking to a friend and she was talking about how she was asking what I asked her what her favorite Pokemon theme was, and then I was sharing mine, and I was like, listen, Pokemon World from the animated series, I was like season 2 of the animated as a kid. Oh, that theme hit so hard.
1-0.
What is that? Oh, what is that? What? Oh, it freezes me.
1-all.
Oh, that's crazy.
2-1.
Yeah, it's a whole new world we live in. That's the one I'm talking about. It's a brand new place with a brand new attitude, but we still gotta catch them all.
5, 1.
And do the best that you can do. Or be the best that you can be, I forget.
6, 1.
No, that's Pokemon Johto. Never mind. That's the
Match
Pokemon
point.
Johto theme. That's like, that's after Pokemon World.
6,
The one I'm saying, the one I'm thinking of is,
Match point.
but that, I mean, the Pokemon Johto theme is fire. You're right. The Pokemon Johto theme is fire. But yeah, the we all live
Out. Game,
in a
set, and
Pokemon.
match. Receiver.
Pokemon. Oh my god. I wanna be the greatest master of them all. Hold on. Will that get me claimed? If I play that on YouTube, I feel like that would get me claimed. In fact, I guarantee that'll get me claimed if I play that on this stream. What is your top 3 favorite Pokemon? I don't know. I've thought about this so hard. It's so hard for you to pick favorite Pokemon. I feel like it's one of my character flaws that I don't have specific favorite Pokemon. I like the Evolutions a lot. I like Kadabra. Kadabra might be up there as my favorite Pokemon. Kadabra, Charmeleon. Charmeleon might be up there, but I feel like my picks are kind of whack, but I don't know why. I'm ashamed of my picks. Because I feel like Kadabra is cool.
1, 0.
Yeah, Kadabra, Charmeleon,
1, all.
Hitmonlee. Those 3. I'll say those 3. Kadabra, Charmeleon, Hitmonlee. I think the thing, you know what? The reason why I'm ashamed is because it's a middle evolution, you know?
2, 1.
Same with Charmeleon. Kadabra and Charmeleon are both middle evolutions, and I feel like middle evolutions get a bad rap. But I do love those Pokemon. I love their design specifically. Charmeleon's design, I think, is fucking sick. I learned about this new Pokemon, Axew. You're a Gen 1er. Yeah, I'm a Gen 1er. I learned about Axew the other day. Pretty cool. Oh, this person's
4,
good.
1.
This person's really good. Oh,
5, 1.
I wonder what my Pokemon team would be. I think my Pokemon team would have those 3. I mean, it would have Eevee as well. My Pokemon team would have those 3. It would have probably an Evolution. I don't know which one. Maybe 1 or 2. Brother.
6, 1. Match point.
I'm done.
Game, set, and match. Receiver.
I got smashed. I got destroyed there. That was actually pretty that was tough. Yeah, it seems like I'm stuck in this like lower A, upper B is where I'm floating right now. But we're gonna get better. We're gonna learn. Yeah, we're gonna get better. We're gonna learn. Okay, I'm trying to think of my Pokemon team. Charmeleon, Hitmonlee, Kadabra, maybe Espeon and Umbreon. Maybe I pick 2 of the Evolutions. Because those 2, I would say, are probably my favorite, even though I don't know about Umbreon's moveset. But I'm thinking specifically in Pokemon Stadium too. I did like Espeon though, but Espeon and Kadabra, I feel like that's double dipping on the Psychic. That does also leave me with 1 spot open. Would it be basic to go Pikachu? I don't want to go Pikachu. No. What else comes to mind? Scyther. I think Scyther looks really cool. But is that my pick, or is it like a Dragonite? I'm such a Gen 1er. Sandshrew? No, not Sandshrew. What are some cool Gen 2 Pokemon? Because I do love Gen 2 also, but I don't have as much of the... Like, I mean, I played Pokemon Blue a million times. I played Pokemon Gold like twice. I played a lot of Pokemon Stadium too, though. Noctowl. Noctowl's cool, but I don't know. Heracross. I mean, Heracross is pretty sick. Heracross is pretty sick. I do fuck with Totodile, and I don't think I don't have any water types yet. I do fuck with Totodile. In fact, I really fuck with Totodile. I do like Totodile. Houndoom. I mean, Houndoom is high-key cool. You're right. What type is Houndoom? Is he like fire dark? I don't know why I gendered Houndoom is he. I guess are the species. All right, let's do one more. Dog. I mean, Arcanine though. Chat, who you got between Arcanine and Houndoom as the cooler dog? Let me know. It's got to be Arcanine. Oh, that was a crazy curve. 0. Oh, that's a crazy curve.
0.
Yeah, Chad is pretty pro Arcanine here.
3, 0.
Damn, I needed the star shot. I needed that. Oh my gosh.
0.
My goodness.
5, 0.
I need 1 point. If I can get 1 point on this person, I'm happy. There we go. I'm happy.
1.
You know what? Screw it. We're locking in. We're getting the win. That was tough. They got
Match point. Game, set, and match server.
All right. Seems like the sweats are getting home from school in their time zones, chat. So it seems like we got a call it here, because yeah, it's crazy. That was crazy. Boo? Should I start using Boo? Is that what I gotta do? I gotta start using Boo? I feel like it's the tricky characters and the power characters that are OP, because that was crazy. Boo with Ghost Racket? I mean, that sounds like some monstrous type shit. That sounds crazy, actually, because then you have the curve and it disappears. Oh, that's kind of gross. I don't know about that. Gotta end on a win. I mean, you're right. Ah, that's a good point. I do gotta end on a win. Hold on, let's see what I've unlocked. For such a fun Mario game, I feel like this game deserves better music and jingles. Because what's up with the character unlock music? They whipped that up in 5.5 seconds. They might have pulled out some stock Nintendo music. I liked a lot of the presentation. Like, I like this character select screen, how the characters look. I think the character models are great. But like, I feel like we could have done more here. This game is good enough. It deserves the get Sakurai on this, but like just for the UI aspect. Get his UI team, and by his UI team, I mean get his wife. If you don't know, chat, Sakurai's wife is the person that does the UI for his games. and the UI looks incredible. So like, call up Sakurai's wife and get her on the phone for these menus and get his music team on the music. Bring back the Wii Sports kind of music. Actually, I do mess with that. I like that. All right, we gotta end on a win.
One, 0.
Oh my God, Mario.
3.
Oh my God, Mario. Oh, that was good though. That was good.
Five, 0. Five, 1. 6, 1.
I'm gonna cry real tears.
Match point. Game, set, and match. Receiver.
Fucking, let's do the next one. Let's fucking research for the next guy. Come on. Come on. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Search. All right, we're gonna end on a win, chat. It was a scripted death. Man, it makes sense. It was a scripted death, chat. You're supposed. That was supposed. Oh, boo! A fucking boo! Yeah, no. We're gonna take out our anger on this one. Yeah, we're taking out our anger on this boo.
1. 3, 1.
Let's freaking go, chat.
4, 1. 4, 2. 5, 2. 6, 2. Match point. Game, set,
Let's
and
go!
match.
That's an awesome way for that to happen. Wow. I might have to go play tennis in real life. That's thrilling. Come on. Chat, I could stay here all night. I could stay here all night. And I got the spiny racket. I might have to stream more of this weekend. You might see me stream tomorrow morning. You might see more of me, chat. But for now, you're about to see less of me. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna raid somebody. So don't click off just yet. Let's see who's live right now on Twitch. Let's see who's live. We're gonna raid the one, the only Snowbike Mike. Oh, he's not even at his chair. What is Snowbike Mike doing? Man can't even stay at his seat for stream. All right, that's queued up. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then I'm gonna go to a bar and drink with friends. Have fun hanging out with Mike. Until next time, it's been a pleasure. See you guys.